I think the University of Dayton has some of the best programs for really connecting what we learn in the classroom with real-world hands-on experience, ensuring that we're really prepared for the world.
The Davis Center is really an undergraduate student-run fund. We have about 50 to 60 students who manage $36.7 million of the university's endowment. This is really a place where we can apply the theory of the classroom into very consequential learning. And I think that's important because at the end of the day, we're investing 5% of the university's endowment, and we live with the consequences of that.
We also now have our first outside client in the Dayton Foundation who gave us $1.7 million to invest. So now we also have that additional responsibility of having a true outside client. John and I are the new member coordinators for the Davis Center and spearhead the hiring and the training of all of our new members. The members are responsible for doing the research behind all of our stock pitches.
We put together the actual research, the models, the stock pitch, and we bring that to our Board of Investors, a Finance 493 class, which is a capstone finance class.
Is their cloud platform with their research and development, and he's been a pivotal member of the team itself.
So our net sales were $3,725, so our gross margin was just short of $3,000.
That's awesome.
As a sophomore in the entrepreneurship program, you get to take the sophomore entrepreneurship experience. In this class, you're broken down into groups and you get a $5,000 seed investment to go out and create your own business. It's up to you what you do with the investment, whether you create products or provide a service, but you are really running a business. You are working with the financials, working on the marketing, as well as working with the sales and production. So from my experience, I was the team lead of 4 other individuals. We created 4 products and we sold them at UD-sponsored events. You have guidance from your mentors and from instructors, but it's entirely up to you what you do and make up the class.
Specific item that we sold, but instead is kind of general and allows us to be flexible with the
Whenever I talk about the sophomore experience through my interviews, people are always in awe and always keep asking more and more questions because it's something that's so unique and that so many other people don't get to experience, but definitely helps set UD students apart.
Flier Enterprises is the 4th largest student-run business in the country. We have over 200 employees, annual revenues of $1.3 million, and around 10 to 11 standalone businesses. We're currently getting ready to launch our 11th business. We are completely student-run, so from the CEO position to all the way to the sales associates, we are running everything from the marketing and the divisions to the accounts payable and the finance teams to even our HR functions. We are completely student-run.
Sales was able to decrease by 6% while at the same point increasing.
It's funny because when I'm interviewing and I start talking about Flier Enterprises, usually the interviewer is so confused about how great of an organization that we have. A lot of other candidates don't have the opportunities to actually be able to run a business and be able to apply all the curriculum and the coursework that you're learning into a real-life business scenario. So you're really a step ahead of the competition.
I think that the University of Dayton does a fantastic job of handing over experiences to the students, but really allowing us to dive in, do the work ourselves, and live with the application of what we're doing.
The value that it brings is unmatched because it's one thing for a professor to talk to you and tell you this is the way that things are versus you connecting those dots for yourself through experiences that you've gained yourself.
You really have the opportunity to apply so many things you're learning in the classroom that are going to allow you to be more successful in the future while you're still at school. And that's a really special part of UD.
When we leave the university, we're so prepared for the world, and I think with all the things that we do here, we're ready to be catalysts for change. And so when we go out into the world, I think we're going to make a big difference.